Good morning, everybody. Happy Monday. Today is day 1 of our Mindful Morning Challenge. It's going all week, and I'm going live on my personal page. This morning we did a bunch of cool stuff over in my private group. We did an energy clearing, and we also did some work on our beliefs. So, what the Mindful Morning Challenge is, it's really a challenge to grow, to evolve, to get unstuck like from where you're at. So day 1 is about beliefs because what are thoughts, the stories, the beliefs that we repeat to ourselves and to everybody else is the structure of our reality. So if we don't like our reality, then we change the way we're thinking. So let me know if that makes sense to you or whatever. I'm sure it does if you're on my page. So today I'm just kind of wanting to give you guys a couple tips on how to do this today because it's not something you can sit down and do. It's something you have to stay mindful of throughout your day. And so say hi. I don't know who that is, but hello. So for today, my challenge for you, so each day I'm going to come live on my page on here. But if you'd like to go a little deeper and you'd like to do some energy work, then come over to my private group. I'll put the link. If you're a mom, it's a private group for mothers and for care, nurturers for women. So you're welcome to come over there. It's a free group. But today I challenge you to stay mindful of your thoughts today. So anytime you're feeling like angry or frustrated or whatever, any type of low vibe emotion, then just pause and see what you're thinking about. Ask yourself, what am I thinking about? Because here's how it works. So our thoughts create our emotions, which create our behaviors, which create our outcomes. So if you want to change your life, you have to change the thoughts that you're thinking in your head on repeat because we create neural pathways, right? So we've all been conditioned and programmed since we were born, right? Really from 0 to 7. Our subconscious soaked up all these ways of being that we saw around us. And so the way that your parents were raised or the way that the people who raised you were raised, then they were conditioned and then they just put it on to you because they didn't know any better. And so now it's up to us to break the cycle. So if you have generational patterns that have happened throughout your life. So for example, if your dad or your mom has an alcohol issue, and then we say, well, my parents were alcoholics, so that's why I'm alcoholic. So that's what we're trying to shift and not be like, and breaking patterns. That's what that means. And we do that by becoming aware of what we're thinking about, and it's self-awareness. So this isn't something that a lot of everybody's just walking around doing, because if they were, then I'm sure we would have, a lot less fear and fighting and all the shit that's happening right now in the world. And so this week, it's a way to reconnect with your light, because when you were born with your higher self, or unconditional love. But then as you grew up and you learned how to do things and you soaked up everything in your surroundings, you got cut off from that light because everyone expected you to be who they wanted you to be, right? You were trying to fit this mold. And so you were cut off from that source of life force energy, of your purpose, right? And so that's what this week is designed. And so today is about beliefs, because that's where it starts. Again, if you're not happy with your life, it's in your belief system. It's in your thoughts. It's in the stories that you're literally playing on repeat to yourself, the things that you're telling other people. And so, again, my challenge for you today is to stay mindful of the way you're thinking. And I would even put it on your phone, okay, and say, check in with my thoughts, because again, this is not something that people just do. And it's not easy work, actually. This is actually not the most exciting work, but it's the most transformational work. Your life will change when you start to think differently. There is no other way to put it. When you start to believe things that align with, that help you feel better than you do right now, then you're going to start to that's how you grow, right? We're all here to grow. If we're not growing, we're dying. And so go throughout your day, stay mindful of your thoughts, or set a little whatever on your phone and check in with yourself. Or when you start to feel upset, check in with yourself. Like, this is a muscle and you have to work it, because if you don't, then you don't, and you just stay stuck in depression and anxiety and stress and overwhelm and all of that, and that doesn't serve anybody, so especially your kids. So let me know if you need help with this, but just to get you started, look for phrases that say, I want to blank, but whatever you say after the but, okay? Or say, I can't blank. So say you want to start a business. Okay. Say, I can't start a business because I don't have enough money. Okay. So the I don't have enough money is a limiting belief, because you might not have material enough money, but we all have access to resources, right? It's just, how do we work those resources? Maybe it isn't even about money. Maybe we just need to talk to the right people. Maybe it's connections. Like, there's no lack of resources, just people, not having the, putting the effort into finding them. Okay. So that's a limiting. So basically how that's limiting, it's limiting you from doing something you want to do, and you're blaming something outside of you. And so it's like calling back in the power inside of you instead of giving everybody else all this power over you. All right. And then another one is like, I want to move, but I can't because my kids are here or whatever. I can't because my car doesn't, or whatever. No, if you really want to move, you're going to move to wherever you want to go, instead of complaining about it all the time. So that's a limiting belief. Like, there is nothing that you're literally capable of doing whatever you want to do. So let me know how today goes. And anytime you start to go down, just pause and see what you're thinking about and shift it. And this is what we do over in the Soul Relaunch. And so I'd love to work with you. I'll put the thing in the bottom, and you have a good day today. Bye.